Hi there. Welcome. Come on in. Get nice and comfortable. And how are you today? Okay. So you're here because you've been feeling quite stressed recently, is that right? Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. Firstly, I'd like to take a little listen to your chest and back, if I may, and then take your blood pressure so we can have a look at what that stress is doing to you physically. And then what I'd like to do is talk you through a few methods that you can use to reduce those levels of stress. Okay, so in the short term, hopefully that will really help. How does that sound? Great. Okay, so the best thing you can do for now is try and be as relaxed as you possibly can, and hopefully, come the end, you'll be feeling a little better. Okay? Great. So, listen to your chest first. Is that okay? Okay. Listening for heart rate. Not expecting to find anything out of the ordinary. Just going to have a little listen at that speed, okay? Any problems at all, or you need me to stop, just let me know. Okay, so this will be a little cold, okay? This side first. Ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, that's great. And then this side. Ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, everything okay? Yeah. So this time, just round to your back, okay? This side first. Ready? Okay, here we go. It's great. This side, round the back. Ready? Here we go. Okay. How was that, okay? Good. There's nothing to worry about. So, blood pressure. Have you had your blood pressure taken before? Okay, so I'm going to put the cuff around your arm, and then we're going to inflate it, and I will listen to that pulse through my stethoscope. Okay? Great. So let's put this on your arm. So, is this arm okay? Great. So, slip your arm through there for me. Perfect. Thank you. So now what I'll do is I will, let's pop this back on again. I'll just inflate it first and then have a good listen, okay? So, inflate the cuff and you'll start it to feel to get a little tighter around that arm, okay? Okay, here we go. Just going to put this underneath, okay? This will just deflate. I'm listening to that pulse, okay? Good. Okay. Everything all right? Good. let's take this cuff off then. You could just slide that arm out for me. Wonderful. That's that. All done, okay? Good. So, everything is a little elevated, but I would expect that based on what you're telling me in terms of feeling a little stress, okay? So what we'll do first, I think, is just practice a little mindfulness. Have you done that before? Okay. We won't go too deeply into it. We'll just scratch the surface, but here's what I want you to do. I want you to put everything out of your head that isn't in the here and the now, okay? So the most important thing right now is you and I in this room together. And you are here to learn some techniques to calm that stress, to start to relieve and take the edge off a little before we look at where to go forwards, okay? It can be very difficult to put things out of your head, things that you're worried about, things that happened on the way here, things like that, but all of it needs to go. Just you and me in this room right now, okay? Clear that mind. Good. The more you practice that, the better you will get, and the faster you'll be able to do it. There is a time and a place to think about these things, but it's not here and it's not now, okay? Good. So the next thing we are going to do are a couple of breathing exercises, okay? Again, nothing too complicated. Down the line, we can look at all sorts of different techniques, but for now, there are two that I would like to try. So firstly, I'd like you to pop a hand on your chest and a hand on your stomach. And then I would like you to take a very big, deep breath in, so it raises your chest and your stomach. Big breath in. And out again. Through the nose or the mouth is absolutely fine. Lots of people prefer in through the nose and out through the mouth, but whatever is comfortable. And again. Hand on your chest, hand on your stomach. Deep breath in. And out. Fantastic, doing really well. One more of these. Hand on your chest, hand on your stomach. Deep breath in. And release. Well done. Put your hands down. How's that feeling? Sometimes it helps to just concentrate on that breathing, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to do something called box breathing. And all this needs you to do is to count to 4. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in for 4, then we're going to breathe out for 4, hold for 4, and then start again. Okay? Right. So, if you can't do this, it doesn't matter. Okay? Just continue to concentrate on that breathing and try and find a number that's right for you. Okay? Great. So, I'll count on my fingers for you. So, breathing in. Breathing out. Hold for 4. And big breath in again for 4. Well done. And breathe out again for 4. Hold it there. Big breath in for 4. And out for 4. Hold it there. Big breath in for 4 last time. And out for 4. Hold for 4. And breathe in and relax. How was that? Easier as you went on, or it can be very difficult if you don't do breathing exercises to control that breathing. So you did very well, but you can come back at any time and continue to practice that. And again, it's another one of those things that will improve with practice, okay? The next thing I'd like to do is some quick guided imagery. And this is something that you can do by yourself. You don't need somebody to do it with. Once again, though, it will take a little practice. So all you need to do this time is close your eyes. Eyes closed. Okay. Nice and comfortable? Good. So what I'm going to do is describe a scene to you, and all you need to do is picture it in your mind. Okay? Go wherever you want to go, or listen to my voice, but that's what we're going to do, okay? So, with your eyes closed, I'd like you to imagine that you are on a nice warm beach. Somewhere we all like to go, I think. And the sand is warm and comfortable in between your toes. So much so that you'd like to go for a slow, relaxing walk along the beach. As you start the slow, relaxing walk along the beach, the sun is lovely to feel on your skin. It's just the right amount of warmth. And as well as feeling the sun warming your skin, you can also hear the ocean. You can hear the gentle lapping of waves on the shore as you walk. And you can also hear some birds in the distance. You decide to walk to the water's edge to cool your feet. And you dip your toes in the very edge of the ocean. And the foamy water tickles your toes as it cools them down. After you have enjoyed the water, tickling those toes, you decide to take shade under a tree. So you turn around from the lapping of the waves and you walk once again in the soft, warm sand towards a tree. When you get to the tree, the shade feels fantastic. So you decide to sit and stay a while. Take a seat under the tree. And as you sit down, you feel very, very comfortable, and you are able to feel the soft, warm sand between your fingers. It is so nice here, so warm and quiet and safe, that you might just think about falling asleep. Open those eyes for me. How was that? So that is something that you can do yourself. Sometimes I think if you're starting to feel particularly stressed, it's a good idea to sit, close your eyes, take a couple of those deep breaths, and imagine a place like that where you'd like to go. And it can be absolutely anywhere. And also, feel free to use your imagination. You can literally be anywhere. Okay. So, next, what I'd like to do is I'd like you to put up your hand. I'd like to show you something called Jin Shin Jyutsu. It's a method of relaxation, taking each finger in turn. Okay? So the belief is that every finger governs something. Okay? So with your thumb, it's your worries. With your index finger, your fears. With your middle finger, any grief and insecurities. With your ring finger, with your middle finger is anger, your ring finger is grief and insecurities, and your little finger, your pinky finger, is self-confidence. And what you need to do is each one in turn grab hold, okay? So, the first thing you would do for 1 to 2 minutes is you would grab your thumb. While you're thinking about that, you think about those worries draining away. Keep hold for 1 to 2 minutes. Then, after you've released, you grab second finger, your index finger, and you start to think about those fears and how they are draining away. Hold again for 1 to 2 minutes. Then, grabbing that middle finger, thinking about any anger that you have and how it's time to release it and let it go. Again, another 1 to 2 minutes on that. Then grabbing the ring finger, any grief or insecurities can all go. They have to be behind, it can be in front. Nice and comfortable, however you choose to hold it. 1 to 2 minutes. And then finally, pinky finger, little finger, thinking about anything that's not that self-confidence. banishing it from your thoughts and starting to fill your head up with positive thoughts about your self-confidence. Okay? The other thing you can do is grab hold just here for 1 to 2 minutes for some immediate calm, okay? And that is Jin Shin Jyutsu. But I can give you some more information about that if you would like. It's a very basic introduction. There are parts all over the hand that you can use, parts on your legs, shoulders, all things like that. But I think this one is very good for focusing. But I can send you all the information about that. Okay. And finally, my absolute favourite. Have you ever tried progressive muscle relaxation? Okay, it's one of my favourite things to do to relax. It is especially good at getting you ready to go to sleep. It helps clear your mind and it helps relax your body, so double whammy. I'll talk you through it now because it should get you feeling nice and relaxed, but it's best done when you're sat very comfortably, when you're laid down, things like that. But here's how it's done, okay? It's going to involve lots of scrunching up and relaxing, okay? And we're going to start at the top of your head and we're going to finish down by your toes, okay? Great, so nice and comfortable for me, sat down, nice and relaxed. So, we're going to start with your forehead. And the best way to scrunch that up is to raise and frown those eyebrows. So, raise those eyebrows up for me and give them a good frown for me. Fantastic. Well done. Next, we move down to your eyes. So, rather than just closing your eyes, scrunch them up as tightly as you can. Scrunch up tight, scrunch up tight, scrunch up tight. And release. Open those eyes. Great. Next, your mouth and your jaw. Clench that jaw up. It's very easy to do. Often when we're stressed, we find the jaw is clenched. Clench it up nice and tightly. And relax it down. Okay. Next, your neck. So very carefully, so we don't want to damage your neck, look up to the ceiling for me. That's it. And then look down for me. To the left. And to the right. Good. Next, shoulders. Easiest way is to give them a really good shrug. So, shrug those shoulders for me. And relax them down. Good. Right arm next. So, you can either pull your arm up or you can stretch it out. Either way, some muscle tension in that right arm for me. And relax. Right hand, right fingers. Make a fist, scrunch it up nice and tightly, tightly, tightly. and relax. Good. And the same on the left. So either pulling in your left arm or stretching it out. Nice amounts of tension in that left arm. And relax. Good. And then left hand and fingers, make that fist again. Nice and tight. And relax it down. Good. Next, shoulder blades and back. Did you hear my shoulders? Shoulder blades and back. Tense them up. Tense them up. Hold it there. And relax it down. Next, chest and stomach. So, the best way to do this one is as before. Taking a really deep breath in and out. Nearly there. Hips and backside next. Tense up. And relax. Right leg, tops and bottoms of your right leg, tensed up. Good. And relax. And your right foot and your toes. Scrunch them up. And relax them down. Last one. Right leg, top of your leg, bottom of your leg. Nice and tense, tensed up. And relax. And finally, your left foot and your left toes. Scrunch them up, give those toes a little wiggle, nice and tense, and relax. Top of your head to the ends of your toes. How are you feeling now? Good. Well, I hope today has been a little bit useful. Obviously, I think it's worth perhaps coming back another time, looking a little bit more into why you're feeling the stress that you're feeling and other things that we can do to help that long term so you can enjoy your life, which is what it's all about, really. So in the meantime, thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you for doing these different exercises with me, and I hope that you can take some of those away with you and that you'll find it useful to relax either during the day or in the evenings. Thank you again, and I hope to see you again very soon. In the meantime, take very good care of yourself.